Hey everybody, do you know why real estate agents don't tell stories on the playground? Well, they're always afraid that dirt will spread. I'm Connor with Honor. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be your Santa Clarita real estate update. We, of course, have SantaClaritaOpenHouses.com. You can find every single house listed for sale at that website, then also everything that's coming soon. So what's happening in the local market? We're around 438 active listings as of this morning. Today's June 28th, Friday, around the numbers about 9 o'clock. It's very close to 13:08 hours. All right, so right now we have coming soon listings, 91 new listings, 69 properties have their prices changed. We have 20 properties that have gone back on the market for sale. These are properties that actually had their escrows canceled for whatever reason. More information available upon request, but definitely case by case basis. It's a lot of phone calls. Pending properties 53, closed 59, or 69, excuse me. That's 7 during the last 7 days. 69 properties actually sold and closed escrow, so we have new buyers there. 4 expired, 7 canceled, 12 have been put on hold, and 2 have withdrawn from the market. Now, something that should be talked about, I think more often than it usually is going to be what's happening with these price changes. It's almost 70 in this past 7 days. That trend is very normal. You look at the national real estate news, they're talking about real estate having slowed down a little bit. We're not really seeing that in the entire Santa Clarita market, but with regard to particular listings that are priced almost perfectly, we are seeing a little bit of a delay. If the properties that are priced under market value, we're seeing those move rather quickly within the different cities out here. So we're seeing that happen. One of the things that we talked about with regard to the back on market properties as well, this is something that needs to be explored by you as a real estate buyer. If in fact maybe you've been banging your head against the wall trying to find something good to purchase, and again, you've probably made offers, you've lost out. That being the case, then maybe it's time to step up your game. Maybe it's time for you to start investigating or have your agent do more investigating than just feeding you those listings that pop onto the market active for sale. It's really important to have your agent put their own hands on it and do their search. That seems to be the big fall apart. Anybody can set up anybody on a real estate search. A true expert, a true person worth their craft in real estate, they're going to do that investigation and the heavy lifting. So whenever you get something sent to you, it really does match. Now, if there's areas of gray, or maybe you guys haven't talked about the width of the hallway, maybe you like a 6-foot wide hallway and this house only has 4.5 feet wide hallways. Again, I know that's, slicing hairs, but if that is what you want, maybe you will see properties with that agent. They're very good, but it might miss the ball sometimes if you haven't discussed those listings down to the nth. And in addition, if those listings aren't advertised having particular things, you really don't know until you go look at it. There are certain things in the multiple listing service that are mandatory for an agent to enter as far as reference to what the property has and does not have. There are other things that aren't even mentioned or talked about, or they're not mandatory fields. So when you're searching online, you're getting a lot of it, but you're not getting the full picture. Looking at a property during a Santa Clarita open house, if you go to SantaClaritaOpenHouses.com, you'll see everything active and open, when it's going to be held, timeframes, and so on. The system is completely free. I unlock it. It's completely unlocked. You're going to get a really bothersome pop-up window when you try to leave the page, or maybe as you first get there. You can just bypass it, click on the X, and continue through with your search. We're coming up on a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure that whenever Santa Clarita Open Houses is hosting an open house, make sure you know that about 1 p.m. is when the buyer briefing starts. You have to ask for it. So if it's not going on, or you're missing it, or you show up at the property, there might be only one person floating around. Ask them, hey, where's this buyer briefing this Connor Cat keeps talking about? Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. We are at Friday, and we will be back Saturday. I'm Connor with Honor, SantaClaritaOpenHouses.com, over and out.